People have a right, but the bottom line is people have a right to know. Someone should be standing from the FBI at a podium like this one and answering questions and actually briefing properly about what they know. The question I believe the FBI and DHS needs to brief the public on right now is, what do they know where these drones are from? Are they authorized or unauthorized? Right? Are they licensed or unlicensed? Where are they from? And making sure we do everything humanly possible and that they are taking every step, working in collaboration with the state police to prevent any drone from going to places where they shouldn't be, right? Which is a huge issue, right? You're talking about Picatinny Arsenal. Apparently, the Army reported there were 11 sightings, right? Over reservoirs have we seen sightings, right? And which could be a threat, of course, to public safety. What do we know where they are? How do we stop them from being at airports and other places? I feel very comfortable saying, based on the briefings that I've received to date, there does not appear to be any threat, imminent threat, to public safety or to our national security. But I do think everybody has a right to know, what does the FBI know where these drones are from? And going forward, are we going to give local and state law enforcement the tools they need to be able to monitor, right? Because let's assume that drone activity will continue as it has, and say there'll be more drones here and around the country. Local law enforcement right now doesn't have all the tools they need to both identify the drones and then, if they need to take them out of the air. I've called for making sure, and this is why I've introduced legislation this week to fund this, that local law enforcement can have radar equipment to be able to see the drones and know where they are, and then to be able to take them down and have the technology. Again, that's federal departments have that technology. I believe it should be shared with local law enforcement in partnership. They should work together to be able to get drones out of the sky that shouldn't be in the sky. If you see a drone flying over a reservoir, there shouldn't be a drone flying out of a reservoir, flying above a reservoir, or over a military base, or at an airport, right, or over other critical infrastructure, and they should be able to respond to it. Now, right, I know there's some people who have called for shooting it out of the sky. Again, I'm not for Wild West. Right, I don't want people to run around shooting at drones, and you can put public safety. You don't want to put public safety in harm. There's ways and there's technology that exists to be able to take the drones out of the sky if they're over places they shouldn't be. And I think, listen, people have a right, but the bottom line is people have a right to know. Someone should be standing from the FBI at a podium like this one and answering questions and actually briefing